disrupting this event.
We understand the importance of events like these. We're students first and foremost. We understand the importance of education. Sorry, I'm sure you're a cool guy, Francis.
And Larry!
And Larry, don't want to forget you, Larry. We understand the importance of education. We wish that, like you all, we could be focusing on our education. We wish that we could be sitting in here with all of you right now. But the truth is, we cannot afford to. I wish I could be sitting with you right now. I wish I had the time to be in here with you all right now. But for the last year, we have been fighting for a fair contract with the university. We have been fighting for better wages, for better protections against harassment and discrimination in our workplaces, because we cannot afford to pay our rent, we cannot afford to pay our tuition, and we deserve to be able to. After a year of bargaining with the university, they have barely moved an inch in wages. They have barely moved. And after 4 days of a historic strike, thousands of workers out on the picket lines, they have moved cents. This isn't acceptable. We're not accepting this. And so we're sorry, but we're shutting this down. This university works because we do. And so we can't sit by and let this university continue to function while we can barely make our rent. So, we're sorry if you guys are pissed at us for disrupting this event.
Shutting down the people who support you.
Yeah. If you guys want to be supporting us, email the administration, go to the administration, and tell them we need a fair contract. We've tried for a year to tell them ourselves, we need help, we need you guys to support us too.
I'm the GE, and I am the one who invited you. Can I have something to say?
We were gonna have.
I am a student.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I think it's actually good for you to come here. I am an activist myself. I think it's important to make your case. However, I don't think anyone in this room is in the decision-making position here. That would matter. So, please. I can see some of my students in this group, and I really want to support you in the long run. I think it's so much better if you can be here and be part of the conversation. By that, you can actually recruit more people than for your cause.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm actually really glad you said that. I'm going to invite Juan up right now. If you want to, or Sophia, yeah, Sophia, come on. Sophia, let's have a conversation. Sophia's going to tell you why we're on strike.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. I wanted to say, my name's Sophia. I'm a history major here at the University of Oregon. I would have loved to have been able to attend this event here. Can I pick this up? It's so low. I would have loved to be able to attend this event and hear what the speakers have to say, take this as an educational opportunity. But unfortunately for me, I've worked at this university for 3 years. I'm a junior now since my freshman year. I haven't gotten a raise once. I am not able to pay my rent on these wages, and the university doesn't believe I deserve a raise, despite the fact that myself and my coworkers work incredibly hard every day to serve the freshman classes that are increasing every year. They don't believe that we deserve a living wage, that we deserve free shift meals for the food that we prepare. They think that our raise should pay rent to work on campus. These proposals are unacceptable. If you want to support us, contact the administration and tell them that we need a fair contract now. But until that happens, we cannot allow educational opportunities to happen on campus when student workers can't afford to be students. We have to choose between prioritizing working 25 hours a week or going to class and getting our assignments done on time. This is unacceptable. This is a place of education, or it's supposed to be, but currently it healthy students and not the students that work to make it function. Testimony to this is the students in this room today, but even more than are in this room are students on strike for fair wages. This is just a small sample of students that are willing to fight for this contract, and we are not going to stop until we receive it. I don't care, frankly, if you can't make decisions or if you're not the one who decides how much I get paid. The fact that you're in this room means you have some connection to this university, and it's your responsibility to use it to make sure that students are getting paid fairly. That we can afford to be students at this university first and workers second. Because right now, we have to work first, we have to strike first, before we can focus on academics. And that's unacceptable. This is a university.
We're not here to debate. Also, fuck you, Hikaru, for telling us to get out. I see you. Yeah? Fuck you, man. My name's Swan. I'm a history major. I'm actually graduating in June, so this is good practice. I'm talking at my department's graduation ceremony. I'm here as a senior not because I will benefit in the long term. This contract won't have any bearing on how I live my life going forward, right? It's about the future. It's about the people who are freshmen now who will have to work later. It's about the people who are in high school now who will have to work later. There are people who attend this university from lower socioeconomic backgrounds. We have to understand that historically, they have been underserved, unincorporated, and disrespected, just like you did over there, buddy. Yeah, keep smiling. Okay. Yeah, Shane Hikaru. If you want to tell us to get out, why don't you do it standing up? That's what I thought.
Stay on message.
All right. Listen, this is about securing rights for workers. This is about harassment, discriminations, things you probably can't comprehend because you don't work in these workplaces. None of you can comprehend, right? I can't comprehend. I have a relatively easy job on campus. I work in the library, but that doesn't mean that I don't support every worker in this room. Okay? The aims of education cannot be achieved if the students cannot be engaged because they are hungry, because they don't have a place to sleep, because they can't keep the lights on. The aims of education cannot be achieved if we do not first attend to our students and ensure that they have what they need to survive. We're not here to debate, we really are.
I'm not debating, I am supporting you. I just want to
An email.
actually, I don't think it's okay the way you're being treated. It's not okay.
It's democratic.
No, the way you are being treated.
No, we need us here.
Yeah,
This is
we
where we
need
work.
us here. These are my coworkers. I hope the university collapses. I hope the university collapses because we don't go to work. That's what I hope.
It must start here. Democracy is in front of you.
Yo. Hey, can I talk about democracy for a moment? Y'all here to talk about democracy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is a good reminder, and I think it's something that I think you, sir, and I think many people in here would agree with, that democracy is not an abstract principle. Democracy is a process. Democracy is an actual process that allows workers and students to change the conditions under which they live and under which they labor.
Talking about inequality, and I was trying to explain.
We're doing something about inequality.
Currently, student workers do not have this democracy, so we have to do disruptive action. We have to force the university's hand. It's not about any of you. It's not about the conversation. It's not about the people up on stage. It's about making a disruption that allows us to force the hand of the university, because they are not going to do it by themselves.
I did not sign up.
For example, right now in our contract, the university is refusing to allow for arbitration for discrimination and harassment. Essentially, that means that if there's an incident in which a student is discriminated or in which a student is harassed, the university gets to investigate itself as to whether or not that was a violation. Does that sound like democracy to the people who are here to talk about democracy? I would assume not. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I know there have been many instances of harassment